Welcome to another episode of Come and Take It. It's your boy Shyne, and I'm joined today again by Gutta. Gutta, what's going on with you, bro?
Not much, man.
I got D Love over there in the building. D Love, how you feel?
Good. What's up?
I'm chilling, babe. But we're gonna go ahead and jump this thing off. We're gonna get into a couple headlines. You ready for it today, Gutta?
Let's get it.
All right, man. Our first headline of today is what I like to call our Summer Marie story of the day.
Right.
Our Summer Marie story is gonna be a story where we find a person who we feel like is being racist. And when we find those people, we gonna point them out and we gonna call them our Summer Maries of the day. You know what I'm saying? The story of the day is the group asked for racial equity audit of Amy Wyrick's office after Pamela Moses' sentencing. Now, if you remember, we talked about Pamela Moses the other day.
Right.
She was the lady who was they sentenced her to 6 years for trying to register to vote.
Right.
And we just trying to figure out if she was sentenced that harshly because she was possibly African American and they figured that she was voting Democrat.
Mm-hmm.
But this we're gonna read the story. A group of advocates has asked the Shelby County Commission to approve an independent racial equity audit. I know another place who need to get a racial equity audit, but we ain't gonna call no names of the Shelby County District Attorney's General Office after a black woman was sentenced to 6 years in prison after being convicted on charges of illegally registering to vote. Listen to what I'm saying, people. She got sent to not 6 years on probation. She got 6 years sent to prison for registering to vote. The county commission should ensure that as the county's top law enforcement official, Amy Wyrick's policies and practices are properly directed at reducing the most serious crimes and not further victimizing black people and perpetuating systemic racial discrimination, which is exactly what this seemed like it is, man. I mean, like, what she did, it was one vote, and yeah, the vote is sacred and everything, but 6 years, bro. 6 years just seemed like she just went above and beyond. The case of Pamela Moses drew international attention when she received her 6 year sentence after being convicted in November 2021. It was a senseless and morally corrupt prosecution that is part and parcel of the broader pattern of racial disparities in Shelby County. That's what the group wrote. And while the national outcry was swift, Wyrick bragged about the conviction in a press release. She was happy with what she had did, then sent this woman up the creek for 6 years. Now, a former sheriff's deputy from Shelby County was charged with 2 counts of rape and 2 counts of sexual battery. That former deputy, though, ain't gonna serve no jail time. Did you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Did you hear the difference in them charges? We talking about people raping people, people doing violating people in ways that they shouldn't do, and apparently this was an underage person that this former deputy. I think we reported on this the other day too. I think we
Right.
talked about this. The 14-year-old, she was kin to him.
Ken Jong. Okay.
Yeah, they did the same time.
Oh man.
Well, that guy got no time.
Right.
The lady who illegally registered to vote gonna get 6 years. We're gonna be harsh and strict and stern with her. And I hope everybody come together and be able to, call in to the office. We need to get that lady out of office first of all. If she is in office, then we need to go back and look at all the cases that she done looked over the years, because it is clear to see that this lady has some kind of racial disparity in her thought process. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no way in the world she gonna give the white man that raped a 14-year-old girl no jail time, and a black woman who just illegally registered to vote get 6 years in prison.
Yeah, man.
Prison.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This our summer reel today. Every time we do a summer Marie, we want y'all to get out there and we want y'all to contact Shelby, kind of let them know how you feel about that thing. You know what I'm saying? We don't like it. We don't like it one little bit. We're going to go ahead and move on. We got limited time tonight. We're trying to go ahead and knock it out. We got a road rage incident in Fulton County. That was interesting to me. It
Right.
looked like, man, from looking at the picture, man, it looked like that thing was like the Wild Wild West out there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I see the little red car over there in the bushes. I
I
thought
think
for a
the
minute.
guy with the red car took out running.
Yeah, they never did find Buddy, did it? I
No.
don't think they found, but I'm gonna read the story for y'all. The police said a road rage incident led to a rolling shootout and then a car crash at LA Fitness in South Florida. These children wild, but this young crowd, man, they don't care where they shooting at, man. But just the other week, they shooting at the Solo store down the
Yes, I
street.
know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these children don't care nothing. We did keep it in the hood back in my day, you know. These folks will shoot you out in business now. They don't care a damn, man. You know? And then be scared when they go to jail. Be
Yeah.
crying on the way to jail, like, nigga, you just shot somebody downtown. You know, now you don't want to go to jail. That's part of it. You know what I'm saying? That's part of it. You triple OG, all that right there. Jail come with that. I thought y'all knew they might be leaving that out of the rap lyrics. They don't put that part in the rap lyric for how I went to prison and I dropped the soap. And now this nigga don't want me no more. You know what I'm saying? Police said both vehicles were traveling in the same direction when the occupants in one vehicle started shooting at the other one. A red car crashed into the woods. Police searched the wood, but they have not been able to locate the driver. They also weren't able to identify the other driver involved or anything. Witnesses say they heard dozens of shots rung out and saw smoke when the car crashed into the wood line. Y'all need to be safe out here. You know, it's the wild, wild west with these new young folks, man. You have to just be careful, man. Just be careful, stay to yourself, and be vigilant. Be looking out.
Man.
Just stay looking out, man, because you just never know. Yeah,
At
man.
all times.
Y'all excuse me while I light my cigarette. Um, yeah, my baby like that cigarette. Oh man, what's the next story? Got a shootout between two teams. Now we just left. That were probably two teams we just got through talking about. You know. Well, here we go. We done moved on down to LaGrange, Georgia, where a shootout during a drug deal has left one teenager dead and one injured and charged with murder. Police say 16-year-old, I can't say his name, his mama can. An 18-year-old, same thing, was injured in a shooting in LaGrange Thursday afternoon. Police say the teenagers met at the park and around 4 p.m. for a suspected drug deal. During the drug deal, old boy shot him in the chair, and old boy returned fire and shot him in the leg. A good Samaritan was doing CPR on him when the police got there. The other dude took himself to the hospital. He being charged with felony murder. Man, I ain't never understood people trying to buy dope with no money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got no money. Selling dope ain't your thing. Or at least go to the dope man and ask him to French or something. If your hustle game is that strong, if he French or something, you gotta be able to come back in a few days and do what you supposed to do. Don't go rob them. You done took the money out the hood, man. You not somebody else got to come in. That man that might have been homegrown, man. Now you got to
3.5.
Oh, look, I hope it won the 3.5. Lord have mercy, man. He'd have gave you that. I know he would have gave you that, bro. I mean, goodness gracious. Y'all over here doing business 4 o'clock. Jack got out of school.
Yeah, out of school.
Jack got out of school. And been talking about this all day. And when he told you he wanted to buy the drug from you, he knew he was going to rob. He knew he was gonna try to rob you. He just didn't think you were gonna be ready for the robbery. You know what I'm saying? He didn't think he was gonna have to pull the trigger. Everybody think people gonna lay down when you pull that gun out. A lot of people ain't gonna lay down, man. A lot of people really depend on their money to do things they gotta do. They can't just give you this money. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's uninsured money. Now, if you got a job with a bank account where these folks will give you your money back, by all means, get them folk that money. But I understand a lot of folk money ain't insured. Where if they get that money to you, they just done lost that money. And shit, everybody ain't finna give it to you. Y'all just need to know that before you run up on everybody. You know, you might be ending up giving your mama a bill, cause that's who gonna have to bury you. Your mama. Cause I ain't buying now one of your plates. I can put it out there already. I ain't buying now one of y'all funeral plates. Y'all out there selling that nasty ass spaghetti. Who the hell want to come eat somebody's spaghetti? You don't know them folk, man. These folks really put everything in there. I can't believe that the last time I seen that, man. Motherfucker had big ass place of spaghetti at the store trying to sell that for this nigga. They don't sit, they don't sit their ass down so much. But get some insurance, black folk. Cause man, I am so tired of these GoFundMe's for y'all little bum ass funeral, man. Goddamn, I ain't paying for your funeral. I got enough children of my own. I ain't paying for your funeral, goddamn. You need to get your mama need to get some insurance. My mama had insurance on me when I was out there acting the fool, cause she knew we wasn't gonna sell no plates if anything would have happened. You know what I'm saying? Now these folks out here, I ain't buying nobody plate bottom line. And while y'all out there selling plates, let me tell you about this thing going on in Japan. They got this rare mythical stone that contained this demon. And you know, it's 2022. Of course, the demon done broke free. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that done went down cold with the cane I did right here. Say this evil demon been locked away in this stone for 1,000 years. So you got 1,000-year-old demon. He probably goddamn, we got plenty of energy right now. He probably ready to turn up. It's 2022. You know what I'm saying? He done kept the demon been kept in the stone for a long time, but it split in two the other day. Japanese legend says that anybody who comes in contact with the rock will die. Well, that makes sense because everybody gonna die. It don't say you gonna die right now. You know what I'm saying? That's an easy myth to keep right there. The demon apparently took the form of a beautiful woman. That's how you get a lot of niggas. It was a plot to kill Emperor Toba, ruler of Japan, from 1107 to 1123. Now a furious Japanese spirit has been freed from its killing stone. Word, man. These folks come up with all kind of stuff, man. But y'all be safe out there from the killing stone, man.
Yeah, man, she a beautiful woman.
Yeah, man, she'll get you, dog. If you ain't have if you ain't have enough to be worried about these beautiful women.
Yeah,
I'm like
man.
Charles the White, man. I be scared of them Instagram model. That shit too perfect, man. You done got shaved up and everything, man. I don't believe it, man. I don't believe it, man. Man, I be in the world, man. Ain't nobody walking around that beautiful, man. Where these folks come from, man? These folks space aliens or something. What were they like? He said, what were they doing for Instagram? Were they just sitting at home, God? You know, like what the hell were these flawless motherfuckers doing, man? God damn, but on to the next story, man. This is a funny story to me, and it hits me dead in my heart as a
Right.
Cowboys fan. You know what I'm
True
saying?
Cowboy fan, eh?
Man, been riding with them boys ever since Emmett, man. And you know, man, when I first jumped on them, man, cause you know I was a youngster riding by Emmett Day, man.
Right.
And when them triplets came through, man, I was young as hell. It might have been about 13, 14. I done jumped on them, man. We ain't seen a Super Bowl since, man. We ain't seen a damn Super Bowl since, man. We ain't even sniffed it, man. But man, the other day after the playoffs, the Cowboys, Amari Cooper and Dak Prescott got into a huge verbal confrontation.
Right.
Cooper called Prescott the Black Kirk Cousins. And that pissed Dak off. That went But you know what? He accurate. I never thought about it like that, but you know, shit, and man, Kirk Cousins can done balled out before. People act like Kirk. You remember that year he was talking shit in Washington?
Yeah.
Every time he won a game, he asked the motherfucker, "You like that?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, man, he done balled out a couple times. They acting like Kirk ain't never balled out. Kirk had the biggest contract that anybody had in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Kirk had the biggest contract of anybody in the NFL.
Right.
You know, he been getting that money. People want to sleep on Kirk and shit, just like that. Dak got that big contract and ain't played worth a damn since too. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he got a real damn point right there.
If I don't get that contract, be like, fuck it.
The thing about it is, man, the thing about it is,
Right.
and I hope that, do this right here. I don't know for sure, you know what I'm saying? But I hope that do this, man. You know, the thing about it, man, that second contract, it's hard to win a championship with any of your star players on a second contract. If I was a general manager, most of my players I really don't need. You know what I'm saying? It's a few I get to a second contract. But most of them, man, you know what I'm saying? Like my quarterback, you go ahead and say him. But I hope I get a quarterback that got the sense to know that we got to pay everybody on the team. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
with Aaron Rodgers.
Like Aaron Rodgers just took $50 million out the salary cap, man. But I understand that the way they did it is supposed to help a little bit because they made all the guarantees or something. So that way it don't count on the salary cap. You know, them salary cap, they be playing all kind of tricks with that money and everything.
Right.
But anytime the highest paid quarterback in the league ain't never won a Super Bowl. Never. You know what I'm saying? Now that's one stat that's unbeatable right there. The
Right.
highest paid quarterback in the league
Never won a
has
Super Bowl.
never won a Super Bowl. So why, especially Aaron Rodgers, like I can understand people getting their second contract and going ahead and getting their money because you might not get a third.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I understand that if you make it to the second contract, get your money.
Right. This is Aaron Rodgers what contract?
Man, Aaron Rodgers got to be on like 4 or 5, maybe 6 contracts, man. Aaron Rodgers done had a lot of contracts. He done had a lot of $100 million contracts, man. Yeah, man, he could be right now. See, Tom Brady built a legacy over his whole career. Aaron Rodgers could have took these last 4. He could play another 4 if he played his cards right to get the right teams around him. You know what I'm saying? Well, he ain't taking a beat. If he'd have just took a nice, it ain't like nobody asking him to play for peanuts. You know what I'm saying? Man, you'd have made 400 million, 20 million more good for you then plus all state or who state from whoever it is, the triple check shit. His double check
Him and
thing.
Jay.
Yeah, man, like build a legacy, dog. 15 years from now, you know, they don't talk about you like that. You know what I'm saying? They just don't. It's just the truth of the matter. 15 years from now, you could be in all the MVPs and all that stuff. They don't talk about you. You know, Hakeem Olajuwon is a GOAT.
Right.
They don't talk about him. David Robinson is a GOAT.
Right.
They don't talk about him. You know what I'm saying? Like these people were good. God damn, you can go on that. Only reason why people still talk about Charles Barkley because he say stupid shit on TV all the time. They the best start talking about him if it weren't for that fact.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to become a legend if you want to be talked about forever, man. And Aaron Rodgers, that ain't what he wanted to build a generational wealth, and I'm not mad about that at all. But I don't think he came from not having generational wealth. If he came from nothing, I understand, but I don't think that's the case. Now, man, another thing that came up on my radar today: Samuel L. Jackson mad at Jonah Hill, man.
Why he mad at Jonah Hill?
Samuel L. Jackson mad at Jonah Hill because he said that Jonah Hill can't have the movie cuss word record. He said that's got to be him. Ain't nobody said motherfucker more time than he done said motherfucker. I mean, that's basically what Samuel L. Jackson is putting out him. And you know, man, Samuel L. Jackson funny to me, dog.
Right.
Cause not too long, like I don't know what he got going on right now. Like, is he going through some kind of crisis where he just feel like he need to be talking a lot? Now, cause Samuel Jackson ain't really said shit his whole career,
Right.
but in the last 3-4 weeks, he been talking like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He said Joe Rogan shouldn't never say nigga, and like. Nigga, who is you to tell somebody they should never say nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, who elected you head of the niggas? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like man, if you think the white people in your life over 15 years ain't said nigga 13 times, man, you are fooling yourself. And that don't make them racist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can say nigga and not be racist. Like Boosie was saying the other day, white people be at his concert saying nigga all the time. He don't think they want to lynch him after they done said it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference in your nigga. You know what I'm saying? Man, God, I don't feel oppressed at all, fam. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no words you can call me that's gonna make me react in a certain way right off top. It ain't nothing you can say
Right.
to me that'll make me
100%.
just jump off and react. So why the fuck is you mad? That like I said the other day, man. If I do this thing 15 years and they can only find 13 instances of me fucking up, I did great, man. Because I'm sure they can probably find 13 now. And I'm just on episode 13. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure I done said some wild shit already. But Samuel L. want Jonah. They want to recount, man. He said that's some bullshit. He just don't believe that motherfucker to say motherfucker more time than he just said motherfucker. Said Jonah got 376 times he done cussed and Samuel L. Jackson only got 301. So I bet you in that next movie, Samuel L. get out
There's
there.
gonna be a lot of motherfuckers,
Man.
man. He used this motherfucker.
He got that one dying. You know
Got
what
that
I'm saying?
down
He
bro.
got that one dying. You know, his mama like it when he said oh man, we gonna move on, man. But leave Samuel alone, man. Leave Samuel alone, man. We gonna go into some more fucked up news of the day. That's the only way I can put it, man. This pastor and two other men have been arrested for child sexual assault. And look at Jesus. He don't even want me to pull up the article. He's stopping my thing, boy.
Yeah, man.
That joke say I ain't finna talk about his people right now. But I tell you what, man, I'm finna dog hit the bus. I ain't talk about it. Who that is? Oh, I forgot we getting Walmart delivered today, babe. Look at that. Would you look at that? We got Walmart coming. All right, now the pastor and them two men, I done finally got to it. We in Jacksonville, Florida,
Yeah,
but
you
it
know
seems
Congress,
like
Florida,
every day we reporting
wow.
on Florida, man. I don't even be meaning to go to Florida, y'all. I promise you. Most of the time, I don't even know I'm in Florida till I get there. You know what I'm saying? But man, these three men, a pastor and two other people, have been abusing children dating back to the 80s. So they had like this little club or something. They say the Jacksonville Sheriff Office executed a search warrant for the Body of Christ Church on Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
as well as an arrest warrant for Pastor Paul Dial, age 78, at the location. He is charged with capital sexual battery of a victim 11 years or younger. The raid happened during church services. They also arrested Jerome Teschendorf. I'm sure he was a deacon or something. And Vernon Williamson, he 85 years old. These old ass niggas. Authorities executed warrants in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. In Newell, Oklahoma, and the other guy was in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Both are charged with the same crime. In September 2020, that's when they got the tip regarding possible sex abuse happening at the church. They uncovered that children face sexual and physical abuse dating back more than 30 years. Multiple alleged victims said one or all three of the men abused them as children, but dating back all the way to 1980. A woman currently 50 said she was abused all the way from age 5 to 14.
Mm.
Another one said she was 7. After the abuse that has been happening in the church for years, it's time for the victim to be able to get the justice they deserve. Man, y'all be careful letting y'all children just go deep houses just because they pastor. They still men. You know what I'm saying? If you wouldn't let your child go with two other men somewhere, don't let them go with them two either.
No.
know what I'm saying? Like if you would think it
My
was
girl.
if you would think it was strange for any other two men to do it, feel the same way about them two. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they just a man. Anything they want to do with your child, they ought to be able to do it with you sitting there too. And that with anybody, doctor, everybody. Anything they do to your
Mm-hmm.
child, they ought to be able to do it with you sitting there. On to the next one, man. My bae like this story right here. This story here kind of perked my bae up. New Jersey woman who allegedly brushed her teeth after accidentally shooting her sleeping husband in the head. Not faces murder indictment. A New Jersey woman charged with killing her disabled husband by shooting him in the head has officially been indicted for murder. These old women, boy, they are going ham. Like they waiting till the man by. But man, like you getting tired of waiting on the insurance money. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta wait a few more months, shout it.
Oh.
Michelle was charged in December in the death of her husband, Rocky. Michelle and Rocky, but they sound like they supposed to be together. She talking about she accidentally shot
By
him.
the time I get through brushing my teeth, you should be dead.
Yeah, man, that what she figured, man.
That was she figured.
They say she possessed the firearm for unlawful purpose. She been charged with that. At the time of her arrest, she said she was playing with the gun and didn't know it was loaded. So she was aiming the gun at her husband while he was sleeping. She said she thought the gun was unloaded when she pulled the trigger. Told police that she kept the gun in her drawer for protection. So that ain't gonna make no sense to me. But they say this been getting folk messed up a lot. I'm finna go ahead and be the one put it out there. Stop doing Google searches on how to do your crime. Please, please, please stop doing Google searches on how to do your crime. Use Bing. Bing is a good sponsor for our program. Now I'm just playing, y'all. Oh no, man, just stop looking it up, man. You know that's what they made books for, man. Go to the library, man. The library tell you, man. Just don't check the book out. Just ask, can you look at the law book, man? It'll tell you everything you need to know. Don't be googling it. They gonna get your search history first. You know what I'm saying? Or as soon as you Google it, how about this? Clear your search history. You ever think about that, people? Y'all over here asking Google some of the craziest stuff, asking Alexa some of the craziest stuff, and then don't never clear your cache. Hey, but I'm glad she did so she can get caught and go do her thing. But she said that she Googled if you shoot someone in the head, will they die instantly? On her phone, just 22 minutes before she called 911.
You in the brush of teeth by the time I get through.
It should be through.
For room.
She also went to a website with the title, Do you die instantly from a gunshot to the head? Do you feel any pain at all? Then she Googled, are hollow point bullets more powerful? She told police that she waited 20 to 30 minutes after shooting her husband to call 911 because she was in shock and she wanted to get dressed and brush her teeth. She wanted to look good by the time the police got there. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to be presentable, man. That's all right, man. That's all right, man. Hey, man, she wanted to put her best foot forward, dog. I ain't mad at her. I mean, I thought that would come a knowledge of a gunshot wound to the head, like it a kid.
He probably taking too long, man.
Yeah, man, she probably not already shot him by then, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna end today's show, man, with these are the best foods to reduce your risk of cancer. We're gonna go ahead and give y'all about 10 foods that'll help you keep yourself healthy and help you hopefully avoid that big C. The first one is broccoli. Cruciferous veggies. Boy, that bitch a cruciferous veggie. Like broccoli are loaded with sulfur containing chemicals called glucosinolates. But say that 3 times fast and you'll be able to eat them. During chewing and digestion, they get broken down. That's my Walmart order, y'all. Y'all chill out. They get broken down into compounds. Man, I ain't gonna even try them words. But they fight cell damage and inflammation and even block blood vessels from forming in tumors. So that's good to y'all need to take in some broccoli at least once a week. Get some of that. Flaxseed. We've been talking about flaxseed all week. It was good for something else we told you about. But this one right here, this time it's helping you with breast cancer. It'll help slow the growth of tumors in women who've already been diagnosed with breast cancer. That's a good way to treat that thing naturally and not have to put all them chemicals in your body to make yourself go through all them changes if you can. Green tea is also good for it lowers your risk of colon cancer, breast cancer, ovarian cancer, prostate cancer, and lung cancer. That bitch are ready. It's ready with it, man. It's gonna do a lot of stuff to help you out, man. Then it inhibit the growth of blood vessels that feed the cancerous cell.
Okay.
Man, get us some green tea around the high, man. Here go kale again.
Uh-oh.
Man, we didn't even know nothing about kale till about 5, 6 years ago. Now every time you turn around, everybody telling you need to eat some kale. It's another one of them cruciferous vegetables. You know, it is, man. A single cup of chopped kale serves up more than a day's worth of antioxidants like vitamin A and C, man. So I know it ain't collars, y'all. I know it ain't collars, but we gotta switch up some things. We gotta start eating the right way. Want us all to be healthy. We back on apples again. The apple a day really is gonna keep a doctor away. You know, it helps you lower your risk for lung cancer as well as certain types of breast cancer. You know, about to get some more apples around here too, man. Real talk, man. Here go blueberry. Blueberries get their deep blue color from the stuff that help fight you with them awesome antioxidants that they got. You know what I'm saying? The antioxidants help to inhibit the forming of the free radicals that rapidly change molecules that be damaging your DNA, fam. Oh, I said
Ooh,
that thing, fam. You
blueberry.
said, yeah, man. I don't like blueberry, man. I ain't never liked blueberry, man. I don't like how they look. No, I ain't nothing to give 'em. I just don't like how they look. They don't look like no real. Like, I don't like them,
Go ahead.
man, they be buying them, man. They like them. They like them blueberries. Then we got cauliflower, man. That's like blueberries. You got chickpeas. Man, we got walnuts, they good for you to help keep the cancer down. Black beans, garlic, oatmeal, another good one. Carrots is a good one. We got grapes. I love some grapes. That's one we can keep up in here. And they say if you just consume just a little bit of alcohol, don't get drunk in hell.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit of alcohol will help lower your cancer risk as well, man. Salmon good, man. Strawberries, tomatoes, quinoa. I done heard of that. And that ain't how you say. I think that's quinoa or some shit like that. But it ain't quinoa, like I said. But y'all will know what I'm talking about. Then we got cherries, olive oil. That's just a few things, man. Y'all can add to y'all daily shopping list, man, to help y'all stay healthy. Keep you around here listening to me. Know what I'm saying? So me and Gutter finna go ahead and knock off for the night, man. Gutter, you got anything else to say to the people?
Nah, man, TGIL.
That's right, man. Enjoy your weekend. We'll holler at you tomorrow.